How can I help a person who is conditioned to sleep without the slightest sound? If a person is conditioned to sleep without the slightest sound, it may be because they have a condition called sleep fragmentation, or intrinsic insomnia. Sleep fragmentation is characterized by frequent awakenings throughout the night, often caused by environmental noises or other disturbances. There are several things you can do to help a person who is conditioned to sleep without the slightest sound. Create a quiet sleep environment. This may involve using earplugs or a white noise machine to block out external sounds, as well as reducing noise within the home as much as possible. Establish a consistent sleep routine. It can be helpful to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, as this helps regulate the body's sleep-wake cycle. Practice relaxation techniques before bed. This could include deep breathing exercises, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. These substances can disrupt sleep and make it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. Consider seeking medical help. If the person's sleep problems persist despite trying these strategies, it may be helpful to see a healthcare provider or a sleep specialist for further evaluation and treatment. It's important to remember that everyone's sleep needs are different, and what works for one person may not work for another. It may be helpful to try a few different strategies and see what works best for the individual. Why is it that when we say our goals, they are less likely to be realized? There is some evidence to suggest that simply stating your goals out loud can make them feel more tangible and easier to visualize, which can increase your motivation and commitment to achieving them. However, simply stating your goals is not enough to ensure that they will be realized. Achieving your goals often requires sustained effort and dedication over time, as well as the development of strategies and action plans to help you make progress towards your goals. It's also important to consider whether your goals are realistic and achievable given your current resources and circumstances. If your goals are overly ambitious or unrealistic, you may be less likely to achieve them, even if you are motivated and committed to working towards them. In such cases, it may be helpful to revisit your goals and make adjustments to better align them with your current situation and capabilities. Finally, it's important to remember that achieving your goals is a process and that setbacks and failures are a normal part of that process. Rather than becoming discouraged by setbacks, it's important to learn from them and use them as opportunities to reassess your approach and make any necessary adjustments. With perseverance and determination, you can work towards realizing your goals, no matter what they may be. Why do I find it hard to do the things I really want? There can be many reasons why someone might find it difficult to do the things they really want. Here are a few possible reasons. Lack of motivation. Sometimes, it can be difficult to find the motivation to do something, especially if it's something that requires a lot of effort or involves stepping outside of your comfort zone. Procrastination. Procrastination can be a common problem that prevents people from taking action on their goals. It can be caused by a variety of factors, such as fear of failure, a lack of confidence, or a tendency to become easily distracted. Lack of time. Sometimes, people may not have enough time to devote to the things they really want to do, due to other commitments or responsibilities. Lack of resources. It can be difficult to pursue your goals if you don't have the necessary resources, such as money, equipment, or support from others. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can be a major roadblock that prevents people from taking action on their goals. It can be helpful to recognize and address these fears, and to remind yourself that failure is a normal and inevitable part of the process of learning and growing. If you are finding it difficult to do the things you really want, it may be helpful to identify the specific challenges you are facing and come up with strategies to overcome them. This could include setting clear and achievable goals, creating a plan of action, and seeking support from others. With some effort and determination, you can work towards making progress on the things you really want to do.